Dancing with a stranger. All right, I'm gonna try again. Dancing with a stranger. I'm gonna wait for you guys to join. Hi, welcome, 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 welcome. Hop on. Look what you made me do. Hi. We're just gonna sit and chat because I'm waiting for Mash. I had to drive. I'm driving her car though, but I had to drive her to the dentist. I literally had to drive her to the dentist because she's a little scaredy cat. But I am too when it comes to the dentist. I'm not gonna lie. Major fear that I'll get over one day. Each day is better and better, but she needs to self-medicate just like I do. When it comes to go over there. Maybe I'll go check it out in a minute. Oh no, I gotta jump over like a little creek. I'm all set. I'm all set jumping. What you made me do, with a stranger. How are you? How are you? Ooh, it's me, Beyonce. How's the job going? How's the household going? Did you clean the bathroom? Did you get the bathroom cleaned? Someone still. I'm trying to switch the camera because the energy is too much. It just came off again. So we'll see if this works because I did want to discuss a couple things, but it looks like my energy might be too much right this second. Getting the bathroom clean, good. Good news. I want to wait until a few more people come on. Do you have any questions, my little Beyonce? Do you? Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up with Beyonce? Just waiting for it to pop back up. Hey, you've been up and down all day? It's so funny because my feed literally, it's 333. My feed literally just went away. It just cleared a certain feed. Yeah, sometimes you can carry it, sometimes you can't. This damn song. I wanted to talk to you guys. Is everybody busy? Is everybody business? Okay, hold on. Yeah, Beyonce. He absolutely. If you look back, it probably already has in different ways that you haven't picked up on, right? But I can't remember our conversation to a T, obviously, and I don't want to give out too much information either, but we kind of knew that block was coming in and it was placed there, if that makes sense with the other one, right? It wasn't necessarily you, and you needed to be the one to realize that. Hope that makes sense. Can't really get into it like that, you know what I mean? Because then would be just airing out your business. Hey. Can we just talk? like this before. Well, there was blockages. Okay, so blockages can be anything. It could be a little block or just a blockage. I was just looking in the mirror and I was just playing with my flyaways, and it almost just got to the point where I said to myself, do I want bangs again? But I know I do not. So apparently we have questionable energy. Apparently there's questionable energy on the board. Ooh. See, I can see you guys. I can see the right. Like, it is clearly going in and out. I don't know if this is going to work. I see that you miss your bangs. See, I don't miss my bangs. Every once in a while, I go drastic, cut my hair, I get bangs, or I go this direction or that direction, or I turn my hair. But, I don't know. I was literally just looking. It's the way I was fixing my hair. And now I'm trying to get something on my forehead. But I don't think this conversation, like, it's not really working. It's in and out. Can we just talk? I love you guys, though. Maybe I'll come back later. Because you know how it goes in and out, and then it will get placed together by YouTube when it's said and done. But the in and out right this second is going to drive me nuts. So, on that note, I love you guys. I love you guys. We'll talk soon though. I know it will probably kick in, but I gotta go. I was gonna come right back, but Marsh, I was sitting here. Marsh just texted me. They need to know, like, she legitimately has a ride, as if they don't believe her, which is just silliness. Oh, hold on. She's texting me again. See, I don't know if it's going in or out. See, now he's all popping up again. Your energy's up and down. Yeah, energy can definitely be up and down. Take the full moon into consideration. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Especially this Pisces. Come on, the freaking windows. Especially this Pisces moon is brutal. You know, energy is in and out today. I completely agree with you on that one. And so the music, right? Like, ugh, I'm sitting across from McDonald's in a parking lot and it stinks. Stinks. Can we just talk? Apparently I gotta run up in a minute though. Yeah, 9/20, the after effects. I always say 7 days before, 7 days after. With me, with full moons, depending on, I am a strong water sign, but I got strong air, and I got 444 elements with planets with air, earth, and water, right? So I can't really say which one is playing part, but besides, we know it's a full moon in Pisces, right? But just lost my train of thought. Yeah, that just happened. Oh, so full moons hit me like a good week before. And new moons, I usually get hit after. Yeah, and hi Lola, hi Mama, hi Michelle, hi all everyone. So I guess it really just depends on how it hits you. You know? Situation. I'm just trying to get back and talking to them again. I wouldn't. Well, if you're blocked, then that person doesn't want part of that situation right now. Because if somebody wanted part of a situation, you wouldn't be blocked. Or just try to focus on you. It kind of just depends on your situation, where you've been, how you've been talking, how long you've been blocked, what you guys are talking about. if you're not just talking. There's a big difference between people not talking and just being blocked. Hi, Judith. You know what I mean? So it's really just depends on the situation. But I will tell you, it's, again, though, based on your situation with the music that was coming through. There is a lot of Aquarian energy coming out. There is a lot of water energy coming out. You know, this full moon, there's so many reasons, right? But it's strong because we're going into harvest season 2. We're stepping into fall. Atmosphere's changing. Hi, sweetie. You know, music comes through to me almost every day, right? When I'm talking to you guys, reading with you guys, you know how I started the channel with the music and all that too, right? The way the music is coming to me now, well, I can't say it like that because it's always messaging, right? But the way it came in today is with such depth. You know, it's kind of a serious matter, whatever's happening with you guys right now. You know, because I told myself there's no way I'm gonna go in and listen to that. Like, no freaking way. And then I was like, Courtney, you have to. Like, you just gave the message to the collective. How can you not? So the more I was listening to both of them, I was placing it for you guys. And you guys in a situation where the depth, it's like fucking heart-wrenching. Like, heart-wrenching. Like, I don't want to feel that type of heart-wrenching depth. Guys, you can call it quartz in denial or quartz this, or I'm telling you, like, I do not want to put myself in that situation right now when my energy is good. So you have a choice, whether you think it's denial or not, or you're choosing not to. I don't think anyone's blind to a situation that's happening, right? I really don't. But I also feel like it's your choice if you want to go in and dwell. It's your choice if you want to go in and hang on to the past. It's your choice if you want to just focus on the future and fantasize. Like, it's funny, I just said that because Mariah Carey right now, Fantasy is on right now, okay? So it's your choice whether, you know, I wouldn't say denial by any means. It's just, where do you want your energy field? Where do you want your zone? You know, like, all I know is that when I was listening to the songs and I put it together for you, I was like, holy shit, the depth of what's actually happening on my board has not been felt like that in a long time. Like, this is heart and soul. Like, whatever this is that's happening on my board is pure. And pure is beautiful, right? But there's pain attached. So that's on you guys on whether or not you want to focus on what's going to be painful, or if you want to stay focused on doing what's right. It's tricky, you guys. The energy, you're all in a tricky situation, whether it's a love, whether it's a friendship. But music right now is huge, and obviously if you're on my channel, you're a follower, you got to be big into music too. It's symbolic for you. And as I was bringing Marsh to the dentist, I think the video got taken down, but she's like, oh, this is my jam. And I can't remember the name of the song, but I'm like, oh, here we go, right? Because it's like, here we go. So what is this? So music can tune you in, it can make you, it can break you, but not break you, right? But it can break some shit down, and then you're in this upsetting, it's still up, you just watched it. That's really weird because I got an email saying it was copywritten, so I'm surprised they're even allowing it right now. Okay, but it was just ironic because I was on my way, I was picking her up, all this occurred to me, and then she literally cut me off and looked at me and gave me a kiss. She's like, I'm sorry. She's like, but this is my jam. And I was like, all right. I'm like, this is a symbolic message for somebody. That must be somebody else's jam too. There's a message in a song for everyone. I just know the depth that you guys are feeling right now is this Pisces moon. You won't have a choice, but you have, okay, that's not necessarily, you have a choice. You won't have a choice if you feel it, but it's how you handle the feels, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the denial. I haven't really seen denial yet. I see truth, but I see someone needing to step into truth. I see two people having to step into truth, not just one person. Like, when the Four of Cups comes out, it's an opportunity given by the universe. It's kind of like someone's golden ticket. But when you get a golden ticket, it's not easy to get the golden ticket, right? It's like it's a redo. It's karmic fulfillment. It's moving forward. It's a new cycle of your life. It's not easy stepping into something brand new. You're crazy to think that you're not gonna have judgment or all major kind of that comes out with family, friends, your own feelings, your own back and forth, your mental, your emotion. Like, it doesn't matter how grounded you are, you're gonna find yourself in a situation where it's gonna be hard for you to figure out what's what. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. Yeah, I didn't want to listen to it either. I know those are songs that can make you cry. I know both of those songs very well. I didn't remember the lyrics to a T, but I just know the depth of those songs. I just know the depth that you guys are in right now. So it's hard because I don't want to feel that music that way right now. And I'm sure a lot of you don't. So in that case, I don't truly feel like it's denial. But it's just not something you want to recognize just yet. It's almost like you don't, for me, I don't want to put the energy into sorrow or heartache or go into that type of death when you take yourself out of a situation. Like, like, to me, I don't want to focus on something that's not there, especially if it's you guys and you walked away. Why would you focus on something that's not there? That's a waste of your energy. So it's on you whether or not you want to sit and dwell on something or you want to get past it and move forward. It's not like it's not going to be presented to you again. Beyonce, honey, you gotta do what you feel you need to do. My best advice I can give you right now is focus on you. If you're too focused on one person and not yourself, depending on what situation, I feel like with you, it's backfiring on you because you're so focused on this one particular person. That's all you want. But there's no synergy. There's nothing synergetic there. So I don't think you're in the same situation that's necessarily on my board. Like, I don't think, well, you are and you're not. That's just it. So you have to find your placement on my reads because everyone is the energy. Anyone could relate. Someone could be leaving a friend. Someone could be leaving a husband. Someone could be leaving a wife. Someone could be leaving a job. Someone could be leaving the country. Someone could be moving down the street. Somebody could be, I'm done arguing. I'm leaving this situation. It doesn't mean somebody just walked away from somebody. But does it look like no one's talking? Does it look like someone walked away? Yeah. But it's the depth. People with these songs are telling me is that the reason why they walked away is to be better off someone else, or let this person grow on their own. Like, you're not going to grow with me, or this situation's not going to grow, especially if there's a third party. So it really just depends on how you're perceiving my reads. See what I'm saying? Like, that's the hard thing. You have to figure out which part is which. It's not easy, but I will tell you, if you're only focused on one thing, you're not going to be able to look at the read in a different way. And that's no good. Okay? So I look at it as between the music and my reads, I feel completely for you, okay? But yeah, Saturn is definitely in charge. So it's time to let Saturn do its thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta let the universe do its thing, and you gotta do what you think is best for you. And I will tell you with the music too, with that type of depth, when you deliver those type of messages, some people want to be like, oh my God, I gotta text this person. Oh my gosh, I gotta call. Like, I gotta reach out. Like, this one feels this way about me. That's a test for you too, right? Where's your strength? Where's your power? Where's your self love? So it just depends who is in what situation. It's that simple. Because there is a brand new opportunity. The universe is putting it together, trying to put it together, a divine counterpart. And it's like, nobody, it's so hard to explain. It is and it's not, because you guys are on the same page. You both know the truth of the situation, but you're both being held back by something. Okay? So if there's a third party, then obviously if there's interference, then that interference is on one person and not the other. And then depending on where the other one is, because if that one walked away because it was another woman, then she's walking away because she's taken herself out of the equation, because she knows she's got more self-respect than to put herself or anybody else in that situation, because she's at the point where this isn't fair to me, it's not fair to the other woman, it's not fair to this one. Like, regardless of the love, regardless of the depth, regardless of the future, like, nothing will ever get solved, because if someone's repeating history will repeat itself if someone doesn't take their self out of the equation, because you still got one focused on how something went down in the past, rather than focused on how do I get myself out of my current situation so I can create a brand new future. Right? So it's hard. And then others of you just dealing with clown ass fucking people where you gotta kick them to the curb because they're just no good for you. All right? So, and that person will step in for you, but it's hard because some people will hear that message and be like, oh, that's for me, there's no question. But you're dealing with a clown ass dickhead that does not belong in your life, or vice versa. It can be a scandalous chick, okay? Like, but yet you crave, you desire, you want. But it's like, you want, what does the other person want? It's like, you don't give a fuck what they want, because you just have it in your head that they fucking want you, because you created this persona in your head. So you can look at my situation on the board in any situation you're in, even if it's a friendship and not necessarily a lover. So you need to be smart enough to take yourself out of the damn equation and figure it out. What is best for you? It's not what is best for the other person. What is best for you? Your life, your situation. Where do you want your future to take you? Guys, for those who have been with me for a year and a half and know how passionate I was about mine, okay? Mine. My person. He's mine. Like, it doesn't matter if somebody else has him or somebody else he's with somebody else. Like, he's mine. At the end of the day, I know he's mine. Until this day, freaking a year and a half later, I know he could still be fucking mine. But guess what? I don't want him. Because now I know who I am. There's self-growth, there's discovery. Like, there's such a transition I went through within the last 6 months, not even having anything to do with the current situationship, right? Like, this is me having common sense that I know they always come back as karmic, especially when somebody else is doing good, they'll come back. But I also have to look at it like, yep, I do love you, but I love you because of where I'm at now. I'm not in love with you. You were never in love with me. Like, it's mine has to be a little more materialistic, and like I said, I won't settle, and it was the hardest thing I ever had to do. So if somebody's in the situation where they're settling but they want to make a break because they don't want to settle, guys, I've been there. You were with me. You were with me when I told you guys, fuck this, I will not settle. It was a struggle. I was on the struggle bus for, I can't even tell you, but I knew in my heart, no matter whether he came back or not, there's no fucking way I would ever do that. I wouldn't. Whether somebody else came into my life or not, I already sacrificed. I already let the situation go. Right? And it was so hard. So hard. So, it really just depends on the scenario. And because if you're in that situation, you're still in the situation with the same person, it looks like you guys are in a new situation with a different person. But it could be the same person that came back on, but you got to be smart enough to know what you want and what you don't want. Okay, I just know I won't settle. And I know I've said the person I was dealing with is more material feeling in order to be comfortable in life. It doesn't make him a bad person. It just means we don't mesh. So we're together for completely wrong reasons. Like me personally, I need somebody who can mesh with me on an emotional level. It's the intimacy without being intimate. It's just the click, right? It's I can talk to you. You can lean on me. You can stand by you. Two classics right there. Okay? So it's like, that's what I know I need. But if I was to take anything less, I'd be fucking up my future. It wouldn't be my person, and naturally, even if it lasted the rest of my life, karmically, I would have to do it again after I was reincarnated. Okay? Like, I'm done doing that foolish shit. I now know, and I will sacrifice, even if I love you to the day I die, I will sacrifice and not have a particular person in my life, because I know it's not what my soul agreed to. It's not what my soul craves. It's not even what it agreed to necessarily. It's what your soul craves. If you have that right type of person and you have that intimacy without actually being sexual, well, I'm sure you are too, but if you know what I'm saying, like, that's the intimacy my soul craves. That's the type of companion I want in my life, where we can grow off each other, bounce things off. Someone's got your back. So that could be a person on the board that you walked away from. Maybe they were in a situation, and they can't figure it out, but you couldn't stay in that situation. Why they figure it out? Because you're not serving your soul and your purpose. You're not truly happy if you're questioning XYZ. You don't want to question the situationship you're in. Not like that. Not at all. So it's definitely tricky, but some of you need to just walk away right now. Like, walk away. And She-Ra, He-Man over here, and a week you're playing pretend, and at night you're like fantasizing about somebody, and you're like, well, it's okay, I can fantasize, it keeps me going or whatnot. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't fantasize about something or someone and not really want them in your life. If you want them in your life, then you go ahead and you fantasize. That's different. If it's your person, it's so hard, because a lot of people think it's your person when it's not. But if it is, it can't be your current person right now, because that person's other person on my board is in a current situationship that they need to get themselves out of. You got somebody who's on my board that's learned lessons, knows boundaries, probably extremely guarded. That person's definitely going to have to work on someone to get them exactly where they want them. It's going to be tricky, but if you guys are those counterparts, you guys will just do it for each other. It'd be effortless. You wouldn't have to sit there and struggle and figure out how to figure it out. Your answer's there. It's simple. It's everything else. It's all the dynamics around this one simple yes or no that is causing all this complication. That's it. The truth is clear. The two people on my board, with especially with this music, the truth is clear. It's the surrounding energy, the surrounding circumstances that are not letting it come together. You got to look at it that way too, because that is 100% the truth. You know, and just because this person's not in your life, or, you know, talking about a clown ass here or a clown ass there, it doesn't make them a bad person. You know, it really, I think you're just so convinced someone is just so right for you. I think sometimes people forget, like, you lose yourself in that situations and hard choices. And right now, if you can't make this choice yourself, Saturn is going to whoop your ass. Saturn is going to hand you yeah, no, never again am I gonna let Saturn take reins, unless I fuck up and I don't realize it until after I fucked up, and then it's still on me, you know. So I know some people are probably like, what is she talking about? But, you know, at the end of the day, and I've said it before, you follow your soul, your heart. But I'm telling you, the two stories I just explained, or the three stories, however you want to look at it, you're going to be like, well, I am following my heart. I mean, I followed my heart with the person I started this channel with, right? Why I was here. I was following my heart. But it was mental. It was all in my head. It wasn't, he didn't connect to my soul. Our energies connected. Our souls didn't. You know, so, and then you have another situation on the board where there is two souls that are very connected, but there's too much going on. So you got to know who to let go of right now. And it's 50-50. I mean, half of you have to let go of somebody you don't want to, and the other half of you are dealing with exterior energy, and somebody needs to let somebody go and follow their soul. Regardless, everybody's in a hard scenario. Whether it's meant to be or not, it's two energies that are struggling. But like I said before, the truth is there. There's a real simple answer. But it's all that exterior energy that's not letting you get to it. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. So there's that too. It's a lot, guys. But you all are gonna survive. What was I singing the other day? Yeah, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna, but it wasn't that. But it had to do with Survivor. I forget the exact lyrics that I was singing with the song Survivor by Beyonce. You guys remember that? But it was a song Survivor, but the lyrics itself was not I'm a survivor. It was something else. You know what I mean? So everybody wants something to work. I get it. But if the other person doesn't want it to work, you got to take yourself out of the equation. That's it. It's hard, but you know, you can fight. God, what was it? I just came across them. Oh, you can fight for love if you know it's love, but you can't fight for someone to love you. If you're fighting for someone to love you, get out of your situation. If you know the love already exists, give it time. Until then, you take care of yourself. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to what I just said. No, it was definitely Survivor. It was just in my recent reads. I think it was yesterday or the day before. It's definitely Beyonce, but Survivor, but Destiny's Child or Beyonce, but I was singing a different lyric. Something about fighting. You know, so that's a big message. If you're fighting for someone to love you, let it go. There's already love there. You're just trying to find your way back to each other. And sometimes it takes time, and sometimes you have to take yourself out of the equation. It's not manipulation. It's none of that, because it's somebody learned lessons. They know how shit needs to be done. It's that simple. And it probably is extremely hard, and it sucks. And it's painful. Okay, but it's the right thing to do. If you have to question whether somebody loves you, take yourself out of the equation. Honest to God. I'll have to post that. I don't remember the exact meme, but I was like, holy shit, it's so true. You don't have to chase love. You truly, truly don't. It's there. The only thing that you have to work on, it might feel like a chase, but it's not. It's breaking through the boundaries. It's breaking through the walls. It's breaking through the guards. But if the love is there and it's pure and it's strong, people can't take that from you. And you can't take advantage of it either. If you have it, you have it. There's a simple way out. You just got to be strong enough to find your way out, so you can be with the one you really truly want to be with. I'm telling you. But yeah, I'll definitely post it for you. You know, you definitely, it was just among the lines. You would never have to chase love. Let me think real quick. What was it? If it's love, the love's already there. If you're chasing someone to love you, yeah, it's not your person. Hi, Marty. I just called you Marty. Hi, Mattel. Hey. Hey, boy. So, it's a big message for you guys. Y'all in a difficult situation, but y'all can do it. You really, truly can. It's mind over matter. So it's up to you what type of energy you wanna stay in, you know. And it's hard, because you know, with the 4 card draw, with this all started from the 4 card draw. You know, somebody is sitting in, someone's isolating themselves because they don't know what to do. But yeah, they know the truth. They know the truth of a situation, but yet don't know what to do because they're so focused on what they should not be focused on right now. But in the previous read, they were only focused on one thing. But in the 4 card draw, it's back and forth with, do I dwell on this? Do I do this? You guys, you're just in a hard situation, but you guys will find the way. If it's true and it's meant to be, you will find a way to find you a way back to each other. And nothing about the situation you're in right now is easy. Nothing. It's an easy decision, but it's not simple to take yourself out of the entanglement of all the exterior stuff. You can, if you're strong enough. If you're strong enough and you know what you want, you push your way through. Things will work out the way they're supposed to. You know, but if you're in a situation that's no good, say you're single and you're waiting for this person to come back into your life, take yourself out of the equation. Say you're in a third party and the other woman took herself out of the equation. That's because there's another woman or another man. That person who's married, whoever it is, needs to find the way out. You're either going to stay in a situation where you're settling with a marriage, or you're going to find a way to a new situation, which is probably your new situation and the right situation. These people don't just come into your life for no reason. Especially if you cheated on your spouse in the past, that tells you right there that spouse was never really supposed to be your person anyway. Right? I've been there. My spouse cheated on me a few times, but I stuck it through, mainly for children. It just depends. I've been there. I've been there. And it's not easy taking yourself out of a situation. Especially you tell yourself, oh, should I have stayed a little longer so you catch more feelings? Nope. 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 You do not need to. The love already exists with what I'm reading on my board. You just got to figure out if it's really your love. You got to figure out, is it you that really loves this person, or is it really true love and you both feel the same way? It's on you guys to really figure that out. It's hard, guys. I know. I still find myself in situations all the time, every damn day, actually. I'm just like, I can get bent out of shape. All my friends are going through something, and it's like they call me or I check on them, and then I'll sit there and I'll get off the phone and I'm like, damn, is anyone going to ask me how I feel about my situation? Anyone going to check on me? Like, I understand you guys going through all this, but then it's like within 10 minutes or 20 minutes, like the friend will text me back and be like, Court, how are you? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. So it's like, I know I can get off the phone and put myself in one of those situations too, but why put yourself in a situation? Why play pity party? Like, it's not worth it. If it's not obvious and you're not going to people for help, you're strong. You're in a good place because you already know what you're supposed to be doing. Just like me, I already know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I can handle it, but it is nice when they do reach out and be like, Court, are you doing okay? Because I'm always that person, or you guys are always that person. So it's nice when it's reciprocated. But sometimes in the moment of frustration, it's like, fuck, how many other people's fucking problems do I need to fix? Do you not think I have them? You know what I mean? So guys, I can put myself in every scenario that you find yourselves in all the time. Okay? So it's just a matter of how you handle it. And if someone's taking advantage of a situation, let it go. Don't let somebody take advantage of anything. A parent, a child, a friend. Sometimes you just gotta let it go for a little while. That's love. That's either love for someone else or self-respect. It just depends on your situation. I'm not necessarily talking about what's on my board. I'm just giving you different ideas, different scenarios. It's hard. You guys are in a very tough situation. But think back at all the stuff you learned, or the situation you're in. How many times have you done it? Like, it's hard. You guys are in a cycle right now that has been repeated. It's not the first time you found yourself in this situation at all. Well, for me, it was. For this particular one, that's kind of like you guys' story, but a little different, right? But similar. So we all find ourselves there. Hola. But in all reality, guys, if you really want to know where you're at, you need a reading. Once you get that reading, you'll know exactly where you're at. Is this my person? Is this not my person? This is what I should be focused on. This is what I not should be focused on. So many people like, that's my twin. No, it's not your twin. You're your twin, actually. You're your own twin. you know, the conscious, the subconscious, all that. But this is a new scenario on board, whether it's the same person or not. It's new. It's not the same story I've been reading. This person could have came back after all that time, of course. Still doesn't mean it's your person. Maybe this is your test before your new person comes in. And don't think new is easy. Holy shit, I was so bent out of shape with the universe. I'm not gonna lie to you. So fucking bent out of shape. It was my choice to stay bent out of shape. It's up to you to learn what you need to learn. And then when you do and you conquer it and you look back, it's like, oh, it made sense. It makes complete sense that they did that or they do this, because now I know if someone was to come back, or if I ever found myself in this situation, I would know exactly what to do. So there's that too. New is not easy. I had that newness come to me and it was like, holy fuck. Why? Because you get triggered on every single level, but you're triggered. Like there's the stuff I'm being triggered on doesn't even make sense, but it does, because it's kind of childhood trauma that I'm picking up on now that I never looked at as trauma because I blocked it out. You know, again, I came across another meme the other day that said something like, people don't even realize their childhood trauma sometimes, because the first time your parent sits down and says, no, you're wrong, it's really like this, is the first time you question yourself and you question your own truths. But it's us as parents that do that to our own children. And it made so much sense when I read it on the meme, you know, but that's conditioning. So it's like you have to go through all these little things to break it. So once you can get over being pissy with the situation and see why you were put in it, it's so clear that, God, that makes complete sense that you were put in this situation. So you got to do what's best, and it sucks. And the depth of this situation is hard. And this is a divine counterpart that came in. This is a divine union too. And if you don't have that newness, that divine counterpart is trying to come in, and until you let go of the other one, I'm telling you, especially with people who got my full moon in Pisces and my exterior energy, there's big messages in there for you, because it's like, if you don't have that person yet or what you're seeking, it's like spirit's trying to tell you it's coming. You're not seeing something. You're repeating something that you're constantly repeating, thinking it's gonna work, but it doesn't work. When you shouldn't have to keep repeating and repeating, and that's why. But you are. So a lot of you are. That's why when the cycle again, where I'm telling you guys, it's the same thing again. You're finding yourself in the same situation again, because the first time you didn't figure it out, or the second time you didn't figure it out. You're just going to have to keep doing it. So even if you left a certain situation now, you're going to find yourself, if you don't figure out why and leave your fucking situation, say you're cheating on your husband, you're cheating on your wife, and this is not the first time, if you do not leave, or the other person does not leave, you are going to find yourself in this situation again 2 years from now, 2 months from now. It's just that simple. Okay? Honest to God. Think about it. It really will. Okay? So it's like, you got the opportunity. Someone has a golden opportunity, and I think it's two of you, not just one of you, right? But at the same time, it's all the exterior energy that needs, all the exterior thoughts that need to be distinguished. Which one do you work on first? Someone is just so focused on what they want, they're doing it the right way, even though there's no one really talking. I think one's really blocked. But you both have your own stuff. But if it's a meant to be scenario, it will come back together. You guys will work on it. Just because you feel blocked. So no matter where you're at in your life right now, with no situation, any situation, you can find yourself in my story. It's, do you want to take the time to really be like, oh shit, Like, you can take work and put it there. You can take something going on with your child that day or the day before and put it there. You can put something with a lover and put it there because it's the energy. I know a lot of people think that if it's meant to be, it will come back and it gives you hope, but that's you holding on. When you let go, you got to let go. And that's it. You got to look at it as it's done, it's broken, it's over, it's no good. If you hold on, you are not letting go. You have to have faith and just tell yourself it will come back if it's meant to be, but still hold on. That is not the right way to do it. When you let go and you mean it. It's not denial. It's spirit knows if you're playing yourself. They're way fucking smarter than we are. Okay? So, we're a program, guys. We're programs. We are a fucking program. It's not easy to figure out programs. But then we'd legitimately all be walking around as freaking R2D2s, freaking small wonders, Vicky. Oh, good old Vicky. Right? Wouldn't it be nice to just shut the button off? Just stop talking a minute. Click. What would you get if it was that simple? But I'm telling you, what I've been through and what I realized, my life, once everything rolls together, and because it's my karmic lesson learned, so this other person, it will be their karmic lesson learned too. So combined, when it comes together, your life, you'll have your ups and downs, but man, will you guys be happy. You entertain each other, the intimacy, the passion, everything will just go to a whole new level. Just contentment. Like, I'm telling you, it's crazy when you start to really realize that is seriously how that shit works. Can't wait. I really truly can't. I am just like, I'm so excited to close this chapter and open a new one. It's just awesome. Yeah, Joanne, if you want a reading, you can just, well, if you want to do it via phone, then email me. But if you want a personal reading, the link is below. So, but I am going to switch it up and start using my, my website too that I haven't been doing. Every reader's different. Yeah, I believe you said that to me too before. But I don't know. I can't get into that. I'm not getting into that right now. I'm taking myself out of that equation. Everyone you listen to is different. I can't tell you enough to go listen to Mana and Natalie. Alchemy and You, and then Mana. With me, it's just different. I tell a story. I keep it real. If I cry, I cry. If I'm pissed off, I'm pissed off. If I'm just like you guys. I just express it more. I'm just real. That's it. Whether I want to be or not, whether I want to be vulnerable or not, whether I want to talk about something or not, eventually it always comes out. I don't have a choice. I got put in this situation to help you guys, but at the same time, like, it was always my path at the same time without really realizing it. Like, the truer somebody is to themselves and other people can see it and feel it, it's a huge help. Yeah, Mana, Manna, YouTube. She's phenomenal. And I've been telling myself for a long time I want those cards, and Spirit won't let me have them. I've tried ordering them and they never show up. I can't, they won't let me work with them. Because if I started working with it that way, I wouldn't lose me, but you guys would lose me, like my personality type thing. Everybody has to read the way they were set up to read. you know? So, but I've been listening to her, and it's like everything I feel and try to say to you some days, I don't explain it that way because I feel like you won't understand but that's the crazy thing. Like, I'll listen to her and be like, holy shit, I was just saying that. Like, literally, I was just saying that. But like, it's so crazy. The way she explains through her animal cards, her analogies are off the chart. Like, I I'm telling you, you guys would be so content with her. She is just a bright light. I mean, sometimes she'll scream and be like, silence. She loves Lord of the Rings and certain stuff. And so if your headphones are in or something, you know, sometimes you might be like, I forget her name. She's in the UK. She's phenomenal. And I get mad at Spirit sometimes. I'm like, yeah, the boiled frogs. I heard them today too. But she's right on point when I'm on point. We tell the same story in different ways. So I think that's why it's important when I relate. For those who have been watching Natalie for a long time too, okay? So it's however, so when you can get some perspectives on something, it's only going to help you. So I am that person. I will tell you who I think you should watch and who you shouldn't watch. Yeah. They're like, you're phenomenal too. I know I'm phenomenal too. I love you guys. Thank you. We all have our own way and our own style. We all relate differently, right? So whenever I tell myself, oh, I want to start reading this way or that way, it's like, no, they dropped the bomb, Courtney. No. Because I think I would lose some type of my personality or character or how I relate, even though I feel sometimes it gets old for me. It doesn't get old for you guys. Okay. But I will tell you, Mana, Manna, she has a green Celtic something maybe, or it could just be like something with the Celtic garden. It is like her little logo. And she's blonde. She sits in the corner. She puts the whole backgrounds up on the whole YouTube. She's just phenomenal. I can't, I'm telling you. The way she tells you the same exact story, I'm telling you, her own way. I'm telling you, she's phenomenal, ladies and gents. Don't doubt me on this one. You will be astonished. You should be able to relate. If you can relate to me, you're going to relate to her. I know it took you guys a while to relate to Natalie. Some of you. But we're all different. You know? So I think you guys will truly, truly enjoy her. And she'll pinpoint who's who. Because the thing is, there's certain messages, and you know this for damn sure, there's certain messages Spirit does not let me tell, even though I see them clear as day because they're shut me down, and you know it. Some of those hidden messages that I can't tell you, she can. She can give you zodiacs. She can give you whose horoscopes, she's... And I hope I don't get in trouble for even telling you that. Not like big trouble, but you know how Spirit works. Okay? So... Hey. Certain readers can do certain things. You know who I think's hysterical too, that they have me drawn to? And she can read a good reading too. But when she uses Spirit in reference, we all use it in our own beliefs. But there's certain things that certain people say to enhance their own character when it's not their own character. But she can read like you wouldn't fucking believe. But I can't even call her out, actually. She's a phenomenal reader, but I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you guys pick up on that too. That you have readers that are genuine, but they, you know, they're one thing, oh, Spirit says this, I've been in this situation, and but it's not. They're extending the truth. You know, Spirit shuts me down because I speak the truth, and there's certain things that they don't want you to know, that you guys have to figure it out. And That's why I'm telling you. That's why I just said I hope I don't get in trouble, because Mana, the channel Mana, I forget her name, begins with an because Mana, the channel Mana, I forget her name, begins with an A. But she can tell you certain things I can't tell you. But I can tell you who I think you should watch. That is for sure. And she reads all animal cards. And you know what's ironic? The same deck that Natalie uses, because Natalie only uses one deck, but and then the funny thing is the channel Mana, she uses the same exact person who created the deck, but a different deck. She uses the animals. And I never picked up on that. And I'm telling you guys, that was my first damn fucking deck. Okay? So, but that deck is hard for me to use. I can use it, but it takes me somewhere. It's that, and I think that's why I connect with them particularly, is because of the decks that they use. She uses the animal medicine, and Natalie uses just the original. Okay, so, and that was my very first deck. And it's heavy and it's deep. I don't recommend that deck to anyone who's just starting. Tarot at all by any means. Because the woman that created those decks were extremely depressive state to the extreme. Okay? So, but sometimes in your deepest moments, in your most depressed moments, you find the light, you turn it into poetry, you turn it into beauty, but you gotta know how to work with them. They're so strong. The energy is strong. And that's the deck I used, and she found the beauty in the devil, and to whom it concern. Okay? So I only break those out when I feel the need, and when I need you guys to really listen. Okay? But I need you to always listen. But if that makes sense, like a spirit would just shut me down. There's some messages I can't deliver, but I'm telling you, those two other channels, Alchemy and You and Mana, she's got those other messages for you. The two of them do. Okay, they're definitely part of my soul family. So that's a big message for you guys. You might be able to change your perspective. You might be able to figure out my story a little bit better. And I will tell you, she's been talking about the ones that she uploaded yesterday and today. She's reading the same third damn party. Okay? Especially the one she uploaded today. I believe it was Virgo. Because she's reading the third party in Virgo. And Leo. Oh, and the other woman I like. What is her name? Oh, she's good too. I don't really watch her like that, but Spirit always tells me to tell you guys to go to her. I channel her every once in a while. Patricia 1111. I don't watch her enough, but I know Spirit loves her too. So, and I will tell you, the one day, couple times I was drawn to her, she was telling my story too. The four of us ladies are telling the same story in different ways. So if it helps you or guides you, and you feel pulled to go see what I'm talking about, please do. It's only going to help you. But back to the basics, like back to the beginning, when I say you can't be watching 20 different tarot readers. You will never find your answers, ever. Natalie's channel is Alchemy and You. Yeah, Natalie is Alchemy and You. And Mana, her name begins with an A. I'm sure somebody will write it down for you. And Patricia 111 with a Z. Okay. So, and there's a lot of readers that keep you right near that rock. Keep you content, keep you happy, keep a smile on your face, keep you going. I can't be that person. I can't be that person to keep somebody in a stagnant situation. And Spirit obviously had to have known that, but there's only so much I can say, because You got to use your own intuition too. I give a lot of information. Sometimes too much where it doesn't help me. Because at that point, then you guys don't even want readings because you're just getting your answers. Right? So I learned that the hard way too. What was that, like 6 months ago? I was like, son of a bitch, but finally they figured out how to work with me. You know? So thank God. Or I should say I figured out how to work with them. Well, I figured, no, they really need to figure out how to work with me on that one, because that was a struggle. Me and my ADD and certain things, you know what I mean? Like, there's just certain shit I just cannot process. I can't. I try, but I get to the point where I'd get frustrated or I'd cry or the ADD kicks in, or like, there's just certain things about me, but I am who I am, my own uniqueness, right? And same with you guys, and Spirit knows those, but they'll push that too, you know? But, congratulations. But Mashi's going to be out of the dentist chair soon, so they want to make sure I'm here, you know, so I can drive her back home. So I got to go back up there. But, say it will work, and he says it won't. Should I listen to him? Yeah, listen to him right now. If he's not fighting for it, if there's no synergy, yeah. Regardless of how they feel. I know the one I started the channel with loves me, but doesn't love me enough. I won't complete him. He won't complete me. That's a thing. You have a counterpart out there that can complete you. And the divine will give that to you as a reward. And I'm getting it. And you guys are going to get it too. There's no way you're on my channel and we don't all work together. You guys will get it. It's just, it's got to click. And only you can get it to click. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So, I love you guys. Like I said, I gotta run in. I don't know how much medication she took. And I'll be back tomorrow, and we're gonna start the Raw Loves. I got my cards. I'm so excited. Oh, I just buckled up instead of unbuckling. I just like did the same thing. So anywhoosies, I love you. Thanks for keeping me company. I hope it helped. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. I love you too. Yeah, I'll keep this video up, sweetie. I know some people, I do take some of them down. I was only taken down Friday nights though, and that was a while ago. That's funny. It's so funny how this cycle is gonna get. But it's here to enlighten you, to get you where you need to be. So start getting enlightened. Okay, so that way you can get to where you need to be. God, here I go cracking my knuckles again. I never do that. That's so weird. Did you realize you combined 2 songs earlier? Bryan Adams and Roxette? Yeah, Joanne. I realized that. That's why I came back and I was telling you about it. That shit's deep. It's deep because it's the masculine that wants you to listen to your heart. And it's the feminine sending to the masculine. You know, everything I'm doing right now, it's for the both of us. Everyone's sacrificing, and I almost want to say, well, the feminine sacrificing and the masculine needs to. And I almost want to say it talks about sacrifice in the Bryan Adams song. Okay. And it talks about something golden in Listen to My Heart with Roxette. Okay. So yeah, I'm always doing that to you guys. I know it's kind of comical though. I'm like, wait, did I just smash 2 songs together? You know, but I have a hard time delivering messages to you like sometimes too, because I don't want to be that person, because so many people do that and it's so fake. Oh, your DM wants you to know this song. I just did it. When I do it, it's so real. It's so real to me. It's real to the point where I feel it and I know it's for the collective. But you got so many readers out there that would be like, your DM wants you to know this, and they want you to know this, and like, get the fuck off of YouTube. Conspiracy theories. And you know how I feel. And there's so many fake ones. There's so many fucking fake ones. I love you guys, especially for those who are readers, and you know it's half of you because you could be twin flame readers. Because it's like some of you don't even know any better. You're just going off what other people are going off of, and you're using the same name. That name does not exist in the universe. It does not. Spirit won't recognize that shit. Spirit only recognizes connections and energy and how high you vibe. It's shit like that. It's science. Okay? So, I'm not hating. If you got a channel and it's called Twin Flame something, then okay. You know, like, I get it. Like, you didn't come up with the name. It's not your fault. But don't be that person where your DM wants you to know this and your DM wants you to know that. That's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. Because if your DM or your DF wanted you to know jack shit, they'd be telling you to your fucking face. Sorry, I'm getting worked up. I'm so passionate about spirit, right? So, you know, I just get a little fired up. That's all. It's bullshit. They want you to know something, they're going to fucking tell you. You guys would not be separated like that. You would not be in a situation where you could not talk to each other. Because trust me, if you ever needed to reach out and no one answer, that other counterpart would answer you. They have that type of respect. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. I know I get a little worked up, but it's the truth, guys. It's, you know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to get into it again. But I gotta go get Ma. She's all up there, probably fucking drooling, waiting for her ride. Okay? I love you guys. I love you guys. I know. It's alright to get worked up. It's alright to feel what you want to feel. Okay? It's my belief, and it's strong. But it just, you know, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. And like I said, you guys have that channel. That's all. Just don't be making shit up. I know your cards tell you this one feels this way and this one feels this way, but at the end of the day, guys, I am telling you the fucking truth. When you meet your counterpart, when you meet your match, you will always be able to have communication. It's that simple. Always. You might have your ups and downs, and someone might be mad or someone might be avoiding. But if you ever say to that person, I fucking need you and I need you now, you trust me, that person will be there. You mark my words. They will feel it. They will know it. There is nothing fake. Remember that when you're watching and bouncing channel to channel to channel. Please remember that. On that note, I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. You're very welcome. De nada. I love you. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.